If you're going to play any game, you have to understand the language, yeah? If I try to play football and I don't know what pass interference means, I have to know the language of the game. Where value is actually created is where you take two separate pieces of knowledge and you combine them. So there's one knowledge that you guys come to these calls for, which is to learn what to say and how to say it from a sales perspective, yes? But in order to navigate probate and do it at a high level, I also have to accompany that with the specialized knowledge and language of the legal aspect of probate in my specific geographic location. Or let's say Mario's talking to a consumer and they say something which causes him to become aware like, oh, this was either testate meaning like with a will, or intestate. And from that, he knows the following, kind of procedural mechanism that is involved with, let's say, it being testate or intestate, and then begins to ask questions to the consumer, right? The family or the representative, in alignment with that procedure and asking them if they were aware and that sort of thing. Immediately, what is that consumer thinking in their mind? Oh, you know exactly what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what it is. Like the attorney kind of mentioned something like that to me. Do you see how this is a differentiator? What that causes to happen is now you completely differentiate. Not like, I'm the number one and I'm the best. And I'm a certified probate. But you know what that means? Nothing. Garbage. Heath came up to me one day. He's like, hey, bro, I think I'm going to become probate certified. I said, okay. How much does that cost? And he told me, I'm like, okay. Can I ask you a question? He's like, yeah. I'm like, am I probate certified? He was like, no. I'm like, and how many probates do I do a year? He's like, I don't know, a lot, like 60. I'm like, exactly. So may I make a suggestion? He's like, yeah. I'm like, don't do that. It's nonsense. People put letters behind their name that consumers don't even know what they mean. You know what actually demonstrates that you know what you're doing? What we're talking about right now.
Now, I will tell you this, Novello, because I did get probate certified very early in my career. The reason I did it was not because of the letters. It was to understand the rules of the game. And they gave me a master class in 2 days to understand the rules of the game. Because you got to remember, when I went in there, bro, I don't even know if I knew what a will was at that time,
Yeah. Yeah, so again, if you approach it as a mechanism for gathering, because most agents don't do that. They approach certification as a mechanism for getting business. They think it's going to help them get business. Mm-hmm. Where like all those letters behind people's names, I love that when I see like CRS, CPP, WXY, QRX, ZUP. You know how many consumers know what any of that means? Zero.
Nor do they care.
Bro. I was having this conversation with one of my son's friends because they were talking about grades and stuff. And I was like, hey, just so you know, my bankers never asked me what my GPA is. Never asked me if I went to college. Never asked me what my degree is. Not once. Like they don't care. What people care about is results. They care about outcomes. What you're doing is moving you down the path of mastery and differentiating yourself amongst those that are calling. Because most people that call, they just approach it from the sales perspective, but they can't really add value. And part of the way you add value is not only with ancillary services, things of that nature, but these conversations, because I understand the legal aspect of probate. If you say to me like, yeah, bro, I'm just role-playing probate. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. First of all, how much? Like, oh, I'm doing it 3 days a week. I'm like, is that enough? The answer is no. Like, oh, I don't know why I'm not sending any appointments. I'm like, you think that has anything to do with it? I think it probably does. Okay. Number two, though, if you're not being a serious student and learning the legal aspect, you're not going to like dominate that lead source. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, but if you look at Mario when he first started and you hear him talk now, like, hey, look, this is what an executor is. This is what.
Just so you know, and I love him, dude. When Mario first started, he was buns.
I know.
Like grade A buns. You know what I'm saying? Like, had no idea what he was doing. He had no idea what he was talking about. He was like, I don't know what the hell any of this means. Right. And now when you hear him talk, he kind of sounds like he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like it's proud to hear that somebody's willing to go, because when you're going through it, it's challenging. And what most people do is they just give up, but when you get in the habit of going through those difficult things and just figuring things out, it basically, on the other side, it's a lot better. The way I described it one time, imagine playing a new video game and imagine playing it for the first time. Are you going to be great at it?
No,
very likely no. Then you're going to probably fail the first time. Then you're going to fail the second time. And
during the whole time, like, I want everybody to know too, like, it's great to hear him speak like this. But like it was hard, and he hopped on a group call and had like a pity party one time, and he's like, "Man, this is hard, and like it's difficult. There's so many moving parts. There's so much stuff I need to learn." And I'm like, Nor in the book of life does it say it'll be easy, and nor in the book of life does it say it'll be fair, bro. Like, you want more, you got to become more, player. Hey, don't we all as men, Paris, we want to flex? Oh, yeah, I do cold plunges, bro. I bench 200. I'm so tough. Yeah, you know what the first thing to break is this, not your body. So it's a testament to him that, look, even though sometimes we had to drag him, bro, through the mud. Oh, I'm in the mud. Good. I'm going to drag you through the mud, bro. Keep going. Stop belly aching. Keep learning. And now he hops on a call like this. And he's like, yeah, bro, here's what it is. And he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. He's starting to know what he's talking about.
What typically follows when you start sounding like you know what you talk about, what usually follows that is money. Just so you guys know that.
Yeah, 100%.
Usually it's not the other way around where money comes first and then you realize what you're talking about.
No.
Usually you go through that and then money follows as a result.
That's why that saying, I don't really like it. People are like, yeah, fake it till you make it. I'm like, nah, bro, you're just going to be a phony your whole life. Like, you gotta become, you get more by becoming more. But the process of becoming, we don't like it because it takes time and it's painful. So it's okay to look silly, bro. Like, it's okay to not know what you're talking about. It's okay to be buns at first. It's not okay to stay buns, but it's okay to start there. Okay?